Before I get into my video, I want to say that I've been getting a lot of video requests from you guys, and I will get to your video requests in the timely manner. Just I have my own life and my own things to deal with. So sometimes these videos, they can be a little time consuming, but I will get to you guys' videos in a timely manner. And I also have some things that I want to share with you guys that's been going on within the media and just things I've seen in my everyday life. But I want you guys to check out this video of, this bullshit quote unquote fashion police that made some very racist remarks towards Zendaya Coleman. If you guys are not familiar with her, she did a lot of things for Disney, and I believe she's a singer, and she is of mixed ethnicity. I believe her father is black and her mother is white, and that's going to play into why this woman said what she said. But you guys go ahead and check out this video.
Hello guys, for Complex News, I'm Emily Oberg. On Monday night during East Fashion Police Oscars special, co-host Giuliana Rancic commented on actress Zendaya Coleman's hair, saying that it made her look like she smelled of patchouli oil and weed.
I feel like she smells like patchouli almost. Or weed. Yeah, maybe weed?
The 18-year-old actress, who says she typically ignores negative comments, thought that the remark was so offensive and distasteful, it demanded a response. Coleman wrote a mature, lengthy letter defending her locks and pointing out the obvious racism embedded in the co-host's joke. In her statement, she wrote, "There is a fine line between what is funny and what is disrespectful. Someone said something about me at the Oscars that left me in awe. Not because I was relishing in rave outfit reviews, but because I was hit with ignorant slurs and pure disrespect." She went on to say that the comment was not only stereotypical, but outrageously offensive. Coleman listed a number of notable African-American scholars, actresses, professors, and authors who also wear their hair in dreadlocks. She continued, "There is already harsh criticism of African-American hair in society without the help of ignorant people who choose to judge based on the curl of their hair. My wearing my hair in locks on an Oscar red carpet was to showcase them in a positive light, to remind people of color that our hair is good enough. To me, locks are a symbol of strength and beauty, almost like a lion's mane." She finished off by suggesting that people listen to India Ari's "I Am Not My Hair" and think about what they say before they judge so blatantly. Giuliana Rancic has since responded with a tweet saying, "Dear Zendaya, I'm sorry I offended you and others. I was referring to a bohemian chic look, had nothing to do with race and never would."
Fuck you.
Regardless of what she meant by the comments, they were still very offensive. That's the news for now. For the rest of your style stories, stay tuned to Complex News.
Okay, so you guys heard what the basis of what was said, and let me say this first. This little Giuliana Rancic or whatever, first of all, she has a bullshit job. You sit around with a bunch of people and you talk about what other people are wearing. You sitting on your ass. Like, think about how lame that is, sitting around judging what somebody else is wearing. Probably shit that you can't even afford. But you sitting around critiquing how other people look. That's got to be the lamest thing somebody can do for a paycheck. But like I said before, the comments were highly offensive, highly racist. And the reason that this Giuliana chick felt like she had to say that is because Zendaya is of mixed ethnicity. Her father's black, her mother's white. So what she felt is that, okay, well, you're a mixed girl. You're supposed to. She expected her to take on white women characteristics. So when she shows up to the Oscars with the dreads and everything, to her racist ass, that disgusted her. That made her feel like, well, why are you taking on a black woman's characteristics? That's so disgusting to have those dreads in your hair. This is the mindset of this racist woman. And then she tried to come back with this bullshit tweet and apologize and say, well, I'm sorry if I offended anyone. No, that's bullshit. That's the same thing that Joan Rivers did, which is why I have a very dislike for her monkey ass, and I didn't feel any type of sorrow when she died. Because when you are here on earth and you portray negativity, you demonstrate negativity, you insult people, you're a racist, I have no sympathy for you. But that's what this was about. This was about her expecting her to take on white women characteristics, because to people who practice white supremacy and have a racist mindset, their whole thing is white is better. So if you are a mixed ethnicity person, they expect you to what's the word I'm looking for? They expect you to cater to more to your white side. You know, a lot of times, you know, the mixed girls, they'll have their hair just all out. It's not in no type of style or anything like that. A lot of the mixed kids are doing it. They just leave their hair out. Simple as that. And they don't want you to be proud or embrace your culture, your black culture. They want you to cater more or less to the white side. So when she came out with this rubbed something within her racist heart, and it sparked her to make those comments, which were highly disrespectful. And you notice you got people out here like Marshawn Lynch that, you know, people are attacking in the media, but you notice nobody's attacking this woman for making these comments. You notice the media is not, you know, ripping her to shreds. And I guarantee if Zendaya was a darker skinned woman, she wouldn't have made those comments, because she know that they would have chewed her ass up. But because she's, you know, a mixed woman and she has a lighter skin complexion, she figured, oh, let me throw that out there. You know, no one won't say anything because she's half white herself, so she won't really say anything about it. But she forgot that this woman still is a black woman. But, you know, I felt like it was highly disrespectful. And I think, you know, E! News needs to submit an apology to the black community and everyone who was offended by it. And I think black folks need to stay away from E! News, because this bitch here should be out of a job. Point blank period. She should be out of a job. And we're going to go after people like Adrian Peterson for disciplining his child in his home. And we're going to go after Marshawn Lynch. And we're gonna go after Richard Sherman and all these other, you know, black people out in the media that is ridiculed when they say something that quote unquote doesn't go by the book. Then this woman here needs to be ridiculed. She needs to be out of a job. She needs to be fined. Well, that's all I gotta say. To this racist bitch right here, fuck you on behalf of the whole entire black community. I want you guys to check out some of these comments too. I'm glad, you know, some of the sisters on, you know, that's tweeting these things, they understand what's going on out here. Pause. I need white people to not talk about black hair that they obviously don't understand. Look at this. What I don't understand is that Kylie Jenner's locks were considered stylish and edgy, but when Zendaya does it, it smells like weed. How rude. And that's a great point there. But like I said, this woman here, and you know, I googled her, this woman here is a white woman. And that goes back to my point. What it was is that she got pissed off that this mixed woman was embracing her African culture and her ethnicity. That pissed this racist woman off. But see, when Kylie Jenner did it, it was cool. It was edgy. It was stylish. And that's what I pointed out in my video. But you know, that woman's full of shit. She needs to be out of a job. You guys give me your feedback if you want.